Hey guys, I am Delta's Transport Adventures and welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. Now, as you can see, I am flying the Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental in the default Boeing livery on an Air China flight from Beijing to New York JFK Airport. Now, I have just changed the live time so you guys can see better, and I'm going to show you guys a tour around the cockpit in the Boeing 747. So, let's get started. So, in the cockpit, you can see the flight display, and there is the navigation display. There is the ICAS, the landing gear switch. It does not open right now, which depends on the speed or the altitude. These are the flaps limits, and this is the autopilot section. So as you can see, I am cruising on flight level 420 at Mach 0.88. The auto throttle is just trying its best to increase the speed. You know what, I'm gonna take over. There we go. So, this is the autopilot panel. This is the vertical speed selection. There's the autopilot disengage, the flight director switches, and these are the map and the navigation display settings. Now, as you can see down there, those are the FMS, and if we go on the top, that's the overhead panel. These are the landing lights, the runway turn-offs, the taxi lights, beacons, navs, strobes, wing and the logo lights. These are the fuel pump switches, the engine starters. These are the hydraulic switches. There's the APU, the standby power, the battery, APU gens, and the AC buses. Now let's go further up. These are all the other switches, which look nice. And then if we go down here, there's an extra FMS. This is the seatbelt sign switch. There's the cabin chime button, although it doesn't make any sound. And then if we go to the throttle section, there's the throttles, the flaps, the speed brakes, and the fuel controls used. This is the parking brake which I use. So for example, when I'm parked on the stand, I can pull up the parking brake lever to keep the plane still. These are the rudder pedals, and these are the speed brakes. So let's go to one of our wing views. If we try opening our speed brakes, Yep, you can see that it helps slow down the airplane. So usually I would use the speed brakes when descending to quickly reduce the speed. That's when they're useful. And I can also arm them for landing. So when the plane lands on the ground, the speed brakes can open up to keep the plane on the ground. And on the other side of the throttle, these are the flaps to generate lift. Yep, so let's try testing them. Let's say we were to go flaps 10. You can see them coming out. So this is flaps 10 setting, which I use for takeoff. And then, 1 second, this is flaps 30 setting. Let's retract them. This is flaps 30 setting, which I use for landing. Over here is the landing gear. So for example, when I'm taking off, I can use that switch to put the landing gear up after I use the yokes to pull the nose up into the sky. Oh, at ATC. Good day. Let's say this is my female co-pilot using the ATC. I don't know if there's a way to change the voice settings in the ATC. Alright, so there we go. That's the full cockpit view of the 747. Let's try having a tour outside the airplane. Oh, it looks like we're turning. Yeah, there we go. This is the outside of the 747. Let me just adjust the camera. Yep. So yeah, this is the Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental. One of my favorite airplanes in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, as you can see, the Boeing 747 is indeed a big and heavy airplane to fly. So it requires a lot of practice to fly it. So this airplane can take a maximum of around 410 passengers in the single class configuration. Yep, that's the max capacity. And as you can see, this airplane has 4 engines. This is powered by 4 General Electric Gen X 2B engines, which are used on the 747, whereas the 1B variant is for the 787 variants. So yeah, there we go. That's a full tour of the Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental. I'm just going to change back to lifetime real quick. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, it's so dark right now. And hopefully we should be able to get to sunrise soon before I reach JFK Airport. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel and click on your notifications so you don't miss out on any videos. Thanks for watching. I am out and I shall see you guys later. Goodbye.